So again, I love facts. I love research. These are the facts. Sitting up in your chair isn't just good for your posture. So it's not only good for your biological makeup, but sitting up straight in a chair gives you a boost of confidence. If you sit up straight, you end up convincing yourself by the posture that you're in. This is a hack. If ever you are anywhere and you're feeling incompetent, insufficient, like you do not belong or you do not know, just analyze your posture, breathe deeply, get yourself in the correct posture and see how it affects how you're feeling at the moment. Okay. If we had the opportunity to do a practical, I would love to do a practical. It's all about taking your breaths, breathing in deeply for 3 seconds, hold it in for 3 seconds, let it out for 3 seconds, breathing in again and allowing that breath to support your posture. Another way that I've learned, I hope you can see me, is lifting up your shoulders to your ears, pulling them back and putting them down. And just in an instant, you've adopted the correct posture. Okay, so in your own space right now, I want to challenge you to work on your posture and to be mindful of your posture. It's not easy. When I started, I put it as a goal, actually, as a monthly goal under my physical goals. If you've been doing the ABCs, you would know what we're talking about. I put working on my posture as a goal, and I had to remind myself every hour, how is my posture? Am I slouching? Am I exaggerating? Or am I sitting straight? And I started to feel much more energized and I wouldn't feel tired early. And at the same time, I felt confident in what I was speaking about, what I was sharing, because I was exuding an open language, a confident posture. So please try it today and see what impact or what effect it has on you by adopting a good, open, confident posture. So if you watch TED Talks, one of my favorite TED Talks is by a lady called Amy Cuddy. And she did a TED Talk on the power pose. I'd like to share a short story before I continue. Firstly, you see her tagline for her TED Talk was, your body language may shape who you are. Now, please go and check out this amazing TED Talk. I'll still summarize it. She talks about how she grew up as a very quiet, shy introvert. And whenever there was an opportunity to speak out in public, she would shy away. And she was always so scared and so nervous. She didn't know how to start. And opportunities would quickly brush over and go by her because she wasn't confident at all. She tried many different hacks to work on her confidence. And the one that really worked for her was adopting what she now calls the power pose. Now, what is a power pose? A power pose is standing in a way where you feel like you are Superwoman, Superman, you're powerful, you can do it, and being in that position for about 3 seconds before stepping into a room. And because of the psychology of the human brain, you trick your brain to think you are Superman, and the moment you walk in, you start to exude that same energy. So that's all to do with posture. If anyone wants to give it a try, work on your body language and see how it translates into who you want to become in the next room when you open the door. You cannot wait and expect opportunities to find you when you're slouching. All right, you have to open up and be ready to receive and show us your power pose and go and grab whatever it is you're looking for. Okay. So if you didn't get her name, it's Amy Cuddy. Amy Cuddy, power pose. Please go and watch that TED Talk. So these are just some examples of the power pose. The first one is Wonder Woman, which is putting your arms on your sides, make yourself look bigger to give the impression of being assertive, alert, tall, and proud. Hold your arms in a V shape to make yourself feel powerful. Yes, this is what winners do. We can go, we can get it. If you watch soccer, whenever they win something, they put up their hands. This is such a positive move. When we praise and worship, we put up our hands. It's a positive move. All right. Low power pose, protective. If you're always like this, you're closing yourself to everybody. You're protecting yourself. You're saying, I don't want to talk to you. I am not ready to talk to you. Again, closed and guarded. You make yourself smaller, and it communicates a lack of confidence. So if you're at a period in your life where you're working on your confidence, these are some easy things that can take you 20 seconds to do. Wake up and give yourself a power pose. Look at yourself in the mirror, looking and feeling powerful, and less of sitting in public places with a closed posture. And again, remember, posture helps to affect your physical anatomy. You want to keep your spine strong and healthy for as long as you can. So posture is something that's very critical, very important. Remember, we said first impressions. People see us when we enter a room. Let them see you with a positive body language. Let them choose you. Let them pick you. Have an open posture, ready to communicate. People trust you more if you're open, unlike if you're closed. Okay. I'm just reading what it says. Yeah. Research shows that high power poses increase confidence, while lower power poses perpetuate a weak sense of self. Try this before entering a social or a high pressure situation. Stick to a high power pose. Tell yourself in the mirror, affirm yourself in the mirror with a high positive power pose for 2 minutes to boost your confidence. All right. So that's a picture of me. I'm showing my very high excited power pose. Whenever I travel, I am so excited to be in a new place. I literally show my excitement with my arms in the air and say, hello world, see me, I'm in a new place. Again, it's positive, it's open, it's excited, it's confident, it's positive, high power, good body language. Your body language has an impact on who you are. Make yourself look bigger and feel bigger by opening up your body language. Okay, again, I teach basics, but my basics are so powerful if you do them. All right, be happy, be confident about who you are. Okay, affirm yourself in the good, high positive, high energy power pose. All right, and less of these slouching looks. Let's be confident in who we are. Okay, just checking my time. So sitting. Now I'll just like to share this. Sitting postures for ladies. Typically, when you do sit, please sit with your legs closed. You don't want to sit with your legs open. I know that picture is very exaggerated, but sometimes we get a bit too comfortable where we are, and we sort of want to hang in with the guys, and we start sitting like the lads. No, not necessary. Let's respect our anatomy and let's close our legs when we sit. So that's ladies. You're welcome to cross your legs by the knees, cross your legs by the ankles, but in general, a good mannered sitting position, you sit with your legs closed. Don't ever sit in a way that people might have to remind you to close your legs. Let's just get used to closing our legs in general. Okay, so that other lady has the legs open. That's not very positive or nice to look at. So please keep that in mind. Even if you wear trousers, ladies, it's still good to sit with your legs closed, crossed either at the ankles or crossed at the knees. All right? Gents, gents can be a little bit more flexible. There's not many rules as to how the gentleman should sit. All three postures that they're sitting in, they're quite okay. They're correct. They're acceptable. I would go with the number 2 and number 3, less of number 1. Number 1's a bit intimidating to sit with your legs crossed, but in any case, it's still okay and it's still acceptable. So ladies, that's how we sit. Gents, that's how we sit.